Hi, it's Michael Chapman with Active8me. In today's masterclass, we're going to talk about how to progress our running. So we're going to cover exertion, progressive overload, efficiency, and consistency as well. So those 4 points. So obviously with our running, our distance, pace, and intensity is all relative to where you are as a runner. So try not to focus too much on what other people are doing or where they're at. It's all about you. So if you haven't seen our video on rate of perceived exertion yet, head over and check that one out. So that's actually our first point, rate of perceived exertion. So this is actually how we're feeling in our run. So everyone has a 60 or a 70% out of 100. And what we want to do is be able to feel what that feels like whilst we're in a run. So with our rate of perceived exertion, it's obviously going to be a little bit higher with higher intensity or track sessions. And it's going to be a little bit lower for our RPE in things like our long runs. So our second point in progressing our running is something called progressive overload. This is where we are adapting our body to the demands that we're placing it under. So it's a slow, steady increase, and we are challenging our body to push to the next level. These are the building blocks each week that allow us to get better and better in our run sets. So our third point is efficiency. So efficiency comes with time. This allows us to use less resources such as our ventilation rate or breathing rate, as well as our heart rate. So this is often what we call the zone, and it allows us to run efficiently whilst having a lower heart rate and less ventilation rate as well. So this brings us to our fourth and final point, and this is consistency in our training. So if you ask any runner, regardless of whether they're an Olympian or whether they've just ticked off their PB at the park run, they'll usually say that a consistent training block is what helped them to achieve their goals. So this is arguably one of the most important concepts in progressing our running, the difference between consistency as well as trading off progressive overload. They're the two most important ones. So consistency in our training is much more important than trying to tick off everything in the first 2 weeks of our training. So regardless of where you sit with your fitness, know that consistency and progressive overload is going to get you very far in your running. So combining all 4 of those points, consistency, efficiency, progressive overload, and knowing your rate of perceived exertion is really going to help you in progressing your running. So next time you're out there, check out those 4 concepts and enjoy.